I would say just to kind of make a good plan for yourself and know where you want to go and what your goals are, and enjoy the moments like this where you get some success. And
this is season 5 of The Score, the Team Roping Journal's podcast, where we cover the roping industry from top to bottom. This is where the team roping world talks. We talk through tough subjects, we talk big wins, and we talk real issues affecting the community. I'm your host and editor of the Team Roping Journal, Chelsea Schaefer. Hey, Jenna.
Hey, Chelsea.
Hey, everybody that's listening to The Score. This is the Short Score, and this is our very first episode with our new Short Score host, Jenna Link. She is the new digital editor at the Team Roping Journal and the Breakaway Journal, and we are so lucky to have her. Jenna, will you introduce yourself a little bit?
So, my name is Jenna. I live in Cape Creek, Arizona. I team rope, I breakaway, and I sometimes throw barrels. And I'm so excited to bring you guys the latest news and updates about the sport that we all love.
Perfect. See, you're a natural at this, Jenna.
Oh, thank you.
Well, everybody, I wanted to take today's episode of The Short Score to introduce you to Jenna, and then we will also have her interviews with the winners of the Resistol Rookie Roundup later in the episode. So today, Jenna introduced herself a little bit, but I'm going to pry a little bit and ask her a few more questions. So everybody can get to know her at The Score and the Team Roping Journal. We are a big family. I have definitely been proud of how comfortable I think our audience is with us and how much you guys have gotten to know us. So I want that to continue with Jenna. So Jenna, will you tell us a little bit more? How did you get into the sport of roping?
Yeah, so I grew up running barrels, and my early teenage years, my parents bought a piece of land across from Dynamite Arena, and naturally I became a team roper. I used to hang out at Dynamite all the time. Those guys that rope there, always super friendly, super helpful, willing to give me tips and teach me how to rope. So I learned from a lot of really great guys, and there's...
That's okay. Well, tell me about what horses do you have in your barn right now, ma'am?
So I have 6 right now. A few of them are some older horses, and I have a few young horses that I'm working on. Hopefully I can start going to winter rodeos. And then Appaloosa pony that he's so cool.
Now, you have a son. Is that your son's pony? Tell us about your son and if he's into the pony thing yet.
Yes. So he's 4 years old. His name's Bodie. He goes by Bo. He told me he wants to ride big horses, but I think I'm going to keep him on the small one for right now.
I understand that. Mine just started riding her bigger pony, who's like a full-size pony, and that's very stressful for this mom. That's for sure.
Yes. He has no fear. He hasn't gotten into any accidents yet, hasn't fallen off yet, but...
Oh, see, mine's a year ahead of yours, and she falls off nearly every time she rides. It's very stressful. Very stressful. Oh, man. Well, that's awesome. Tell me, you've been here for, you're a week and a half, almost 2 weeks into this gig, right?
That's right, yes.
What have you learned about our team in this very short period of time that maybe the average listener might not know about working for the Team Roping Journal?
I would say that there is so much we do behind the scenes that people don't realize. We are talking to team ropers all the time, staying up to date with the latest results. Yeah, there's a lot of work that goes into putting out the news that we do. And I'm excited to be a part of it.
Yeah, heck yeah. It's there are worse people to talk to, I suppose, than team ropers 24 hours a day. But, yeah, we could be talking to, lawyers or something 24 hours a day. So glad it's not that. We're already booking your travel schedule up. Is there something you're excited to go to?
I'm very excited for the Women's Rodeo. It's going to be a super fun event to be a part of, and there's big money.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a good one. I'm jealous that you and Casey Allen, who's our host over at the Breakdown podcast, our sister podcast, are going to get to go and be there and hang out with all those super women because they're a lot of fun.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, very good. Well, I will let Jenna get back to the rest of her day and let everybody enjoy these interviews with the Resistol Rookie Roundup champs. You got to write their story. That was your first official story with the Team Roper Journal. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. There's a lot of firsts. So first story, they are in their first year of pro rodeo, and they won the first ever Rookie Roundup. So.
Yeah. It's quite the theme today. Quite the theme. Awesome. Okay, well, thank you, Jenna, and thank you, everybody, for listening, and I hope y'all enjoy this interview with the Resistol Rookie champs.
Oh.
Hey, Bodie, how's it going?
Good, how are you doing?
Good, thanks.
Good.
Congratulations on your win.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So how does it feel?
It was a really cool feeling, like just coming down here and stuff. After the college rodeos, we kind of got to rolling pretty good, making the college finals and stuff, and we were looking forward to this a lot, and I think it'll dang sure help us boost the rest of our summer, and it was a cool event to win because it was the first ever one, so.
Yeah, for sure. So winning the Rookie Roundup, the first ever championship, what does that mean to you?
Oh, it means a lot. It's one of the first big events I've won. I've won a lot of just up and coming, like, littler events, and something that kind of can spark your career, I think. And just the first ever one. I mean, there's not many people that can say they won the first ever one, so it was pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. So it was a tournament style format at the Cowtown Coliseum. Can you talk to me about roping in that arena and that format?
Yep. It was actually the first time I've ever roped there. I spent quite a bit of time in Texas when I was younger, but it was the first time I ever roped there, and I knew it was kind of just a small arena and stuff, and it's a tough arena just because you can't really have any steers go left or anything, and we were pretty fortunate to draw pretty good all week, and we had one in the short round that went right pretty hard, which made it a lot easier to be fast. And the way me and Trae rope, we're pretty good in all setups, but being last out there, we knew exactly what we had to do, and it was dang sure an advantage. But roping at the college rodeos together and just some pro rodeos together, we're pretty good at going and catching and then knowing when we need to be fast too.
So on Friday, you guys placed 7th, and then you came back to be first on Saturday. How did your mindset change between those 2 days?
Our goal was just to get through the first round, and he actually roped a leg on the first one, but we got through there, and we knew we still had as good a chance as anybody, and we were one of the first teams out, which wasn't really where we wanted to be, but we just went and made a good run, and we had a pretty good feeling that we'd make it back and ended up winning the round, and then got to go last there, and it was a huge advantage and had a good steer, and it just happened to work out.
Yeah, that's awesome. You guys had another advantage roping at those college rodeos together.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about your partnership and how you guys met?
Yeah, so he actually roped with a good friend of mine last year, John Peterson, and he was graduating from school, and my partner last year was transferring. And he's roped around the Black Hills a lot the last couple of years, and we both were looking for a partner and decided to rope together, and we roped at the permit finals. Was the first actual rodeo other than the college rodeos we roped at, and it went good, and we ended up second there, I think. And we roped at the college rodeos, and it went really good, and we ended up second in the region there, and then we roped here, and I'm sure we'll rope again some this summer, but we're not planning on rodeoing together, I guess.
Can you tell me a little bit about the horse that you took to the Rookie Roundup?
Yep, so he's a 10-year-old. We raised him. His name's Pendleton, and man, I credit almost all my success in the head and to him. I grew up a heeler at home until I went to school. College, my freshman year is when I fully transitioned to heading, and my dad and me, we trained that horse, and he's as good as they come. He can really run, and he scores good and finishes good, and he's unbelievable.
That's awesome. So next is the College National Finals Rodeo in June, right?
Yep.
How are you feeling? Pretty confident?
Yeah, I feel really confident. Last year was the first time I made it there, and I was a little nervous coming into it, and I think I'll still feel the same, but I dang sure think I'm a lot more prepared and know the setup and know what I got to do and stuff. And that week's a marathon, and
Yeah.
just got to take it through day by day there. And you're coming close to winning it last year. I'm dang sure ready for it to come again.
Yeah. Well, is there any advice you give to rookies?
I would say just to kind of make a good plan for yourself and know where you want to go and what your goals are, and dang sure enjoy the moments like this where you get some success, and always work harder for your dreams, I guess.
Well, congratulations again on your new title.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks.
Are you a rodeo athlete looking for new ways to earn money? The WCRA World Champions Rodeo Alliance is all for rodeo, and you can be too. How does the WCRA work, and how do you earn money? Start by nominating any event you are going to be participating in prior to the performance start time. You can nominate anything with publicly verifiable results: team roping jackpots, 40 barrel races, rough stock only events, or pro rodeos. Basically, any rodeo event counts. As long as the event has public and verifiable results, you are eligible to earn WCRA points. Right now, you can qualify. Nominate for the July Days of 47 Rodeo, where there is a guaranteed $562,000 payout with no entry fees. Nominations are open until June 26th. Every athlete who competes at the event will receive a $500 appearance fee and an additional $750 if they advance to the gold medal round. How do you start? Go to the App Store or Google Play Store, download the WCRA app on your mobile device. If you already have an account, hit nominate, and if not, hit register and create your account. Select your discipline and the date you ride or run. Verify you're nominating the current segment. Confirm your payment. Now it's time to compete and earn points. The WCRA team will track your results, and points will be awarded if and when you place and earn money. Nominate today and visit us at WCRA Rodeo or on the WCRA Rodeo app for event information.
Hello.
Hey, Trae, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. So congratulations. What does that win mean to you?
Well, it means a lot. That was actually one of my goals in buying my card this year, was to go for the rookie. Another goal is also to be able to be high enough in the standings to get into the winter rodeos next year. So it was a big help to win the Resistol rookie Roundup this year.
Can you talk about that format and roping in that arena?
Yeah, it's a little setup. I'm from Idaho. We don't get to rope in little barns and stuff like that very much. It seems kind of more like a southern thing, I guess. But it was a cool setup where top 15, you kind of had to go at them every round just because you didn't know, I guess, necessarily what was going to happen. With it being elimination style, there wasn't really a just go catch type of scenario. It was kind of, you just had to go do your job, and whatever the steer gave you, he gave you.
How did your mindset change between those 2 days?
The first day I roped a leg. Steer was kind of tough. He went into the wall, and I didn't ride position the first day, and I just changed the way that I rode my horse and my mindset about it. Stuff as I was taking my very first shot is when I was going to throw, and it worked out.
You guys had been roping together at college rodeos, is that right?
Yep. We roped this past year at the college rodeos, and then we've jackpotted together for the last couple years when we can.
And so you guys are both headed to the college national finals rodeo. How has your game plan changed since you guys just won this big championship?
We have a confident run. I mean, I know Bodie. He does not miss very often. He's a good partner to have. I know exactly what he's going to do, how the steer is going to hit. So that makes my job easy to know if I put my horse in the right place, my first shot's going to be easy for me to take, and I'm not going to really be taking that high of a risk by taking the shot.
Cool. Tell me about that horse that you were riding.
That horse is 8 years old. He's my number one horse. I bought him 2 years ago, actually, as my calf horse. He's amazing. I've only been heeling on him for about a year. I calf roped on him all up until last year. I sold actually my heel horse and needed one to start going to the circuit rodeos at home, and I was radioing on my permit, and I kind of just threw him to the wolves. I think his first rodeo was Glendive, Montana. We ended up winning that rodeo, and then I took him everywhere. We went to Cheyenne, Deadwood, and he's amazing. He's come a long ways, and I'm so confident on him.
What do you call that horse?
His name's Chip.
So you're fourth in the standings right now, right?
Yes, I believe so.
How does that change your game plan?
My game plan, I guess, it hasn't really changed. I'm gonna try and go as much as I can. We're trying to decide where to go here in the next couple weeks, and so I'm not sure. I mean, I'm gonna go pretty much all summer. We'll go to Cheyenne and as many big rodeos as I can get to, along with circuit rodeoing. But our plan's pretty much the same. I'm gonna rope with Jason Stewart at the pro rodeos.
Is there anything that you've learned or any advice that some of the pros have given you?
I would just say ask questions. Don't be afraid to go up to anybody and ask about anything. I've gone up to lots of people and asked them what they thought about maybe with something my horse is doing or something that I'm doing that needs to be fixed or needs to be done better. I think a lot of people kind of get scared of, well, they don't want to talk to me or they don't have time to talk to me, and I think there's a lot of guys out there that are very willing and very personable in order to want to help you and want to see you succeed. And on another side note would be getting to know those guys to where you could call them and ask them about entering rodeos and how you make everything work, because like going over the fourth and stuff like that, it's hard to make that many rodeos work if you don't know what you're doing. You'll end up getting turned out somewhere or miss some rodeos that you should be entered in. But I've been very blessed. I rodeo at Casper, Wyoming. I rodeo for Jet Johnson. He won the world in 2011 in the heeling. So he has also helped me a lot in that aspect of what my horses need to be doing, what my loops need to be doing, and stuff like that.
Awesome. Thanks.
You bet.
All right, guys, that's it for this week. I hope you all enjoyed this episode of The Short Score presented by the Women's Rodeo World Championship.